All right, so here he is, the ubiquitous Nick Diaz. It's hard to quantify his contribution to mixed martial arts. I will just lead by saying that this man brought a lot of fans into this sport, and when he fights, building's still packed to the nines.
Yes, absolutely. Nick Diaz has a fan base that will follow him through anything, and rightfully so. He won the Strikeforce Welterweight Championship, defended it in a ton of crazy fights, knocking out Paul Daly, knocking out Marius Zaromskis, and then coming back to the UFC and getting wins over BJ Penn, fighting George St. Pierre, and then also sharing the octagon with Anderson Silva. So it was only big fights for Nick Diaz because he was such a star and such a draw.
And sometimes people lose sight of just how good he was in his prime. 2008 to 2011, Nick Diaz won 11 consecutive fights. Well, even dating to his time on The Ultimate Fighter, DC, back in 2015, you got the sense very early on that Kamaru Usman could be something special. As he has always put it, I'm a problem. He's a champion. He's a real problem.
Yes, he is a problem because he has a pace and pressure that most guys can't handle. We saw it in the RDA fight. We saw it in the Woodley fight. And because his wrestling is so smothering, as he showed in the Moraes fight, his striking opportunities opened themselves up. Kamaru Usman, as you say, J.A., is a real problem for anybody at 107.
And he's a loyalist. He has been true to his coaches, Henry Hoof, Greg Jones, and everybody else. Kamaru Usman has realized the dream, and he'll try to take it to the next level here tonight.
Let's keep it up.
Kamaru Usman set to fight Nick Diaz. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Nick Diaz. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, early round action here, and keep an eye on that jab of Kamaru Usman, right? I don't have to tell a lot of you who are listening tonight that he has gone to great lengths to develop that with Trevor Whitman, and that has really helped him set up his takedowns, but he wants to box tonight. He feels like this matchup is a striking matchup for him. We'll see if he can put those words into action here tonight. Straight punch there again, been there all night.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Nice liver shot lands. Diaz is now switching his stance. That's how you do it. He knew what he wanted, and he gets the takedown early round one. And now is where things could get really interesting. Good work from the top here by Usman. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Diaz gets back up here, and there's a takedown attempt. Gets to the single collar tie now.
And now some separation.
Beautiful right hook counter.
Oh, look at that right hand there.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And now some separation. Oh, timely hook. Right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Diaz's eye was starting to swell now.
Another takedown lands.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Work up to your feet now for me.
Oh, Diaz is trying to lock up on a submission now.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. The wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed for Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Diaz. Nice little kickboxing exchange there from the welterweight champ, Kamaru Usman.
Usman's another one of those guys that came in as a wrestler, has turned into a great striker, which has led him to become the UFC champion.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Diaz. All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it, so the takedown defense reigns supreme yet again.
The takedown defense is holding up. Johnny's doing a great job of keeping his feet going backwards, sprawling, dropping his hips, and anticipating the shots coming. Very well done. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Second round, straight ahead.
Okay, you're gonna go right back out there and do it again. Change levels, shoot that single, go right through him, and just stay on top half and ground and pound. Just stay on top.
All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready? You ready?
Round two is underway. Good body work with that hook by Diaz. Oh, and he lands again. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Usman gets the single leg takedown. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right.
Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. Armbar.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Oh, nice. Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Wrist control, wrist control.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Usman.
Great job landing from the top position.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Usman.
Let's go. Get him off you. Get him off.
He passed the half guard.
That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Kamaru Usman.
Get up. Get up.
He's isolating an arm. Oh, that's very deep now. Working very hard to get this arm bar. He's close to the finish. He's got to extend the arm to get him to tap. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Beautiful transition. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
All right, hammer fist here by Kamaru Usman. Under 2 minutes to go.
He passes to half guard.
Usman's back inside control here. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
Yeah, he's trying to switch over to get an armbar. He's going to be on his opponent to try to chase him.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Scramble. Get up.
Usman's back in format. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. He's got to be careful here.
Final seconds here of round 2. Round 3 next.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You're controlling everything on the ground. You just take him down again. Position before submission. Remember that. All right? You know,
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Double leg. Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Oh, Diaz is trying to get a triangle here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
He's got to be careful here. Getting them out here.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike to the body.
Diaz is back in full mount. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Diaz. Nicely done. Usman's in half guard now. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Oh, Diaz is trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Look at him. He's starting to pressure. Oh, my goodness. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job. Great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Relax. Keep those hands high.
Usman's right back to the full mount here. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground. These guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes. The swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him.
Keep those hands high.
30 seconds now to go in the round.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship round.
That's what I'm talking about right there. He cannot stop your shot, okay? So you're gonna go out there, you're gonna keep taking him down, okay? This time.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, and see who has the upper.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Kamaru Usman. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Diaz getting work from the top here. He's got to do a better job to cover up. Lands with the ground and pound. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on. Oh, he got to his spot.
Relentless pressure from the top by Usman. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
So smart to continue to go to that area of the face that's all swollen. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Usman. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Usman's right back to the full mount. Well, the fighter's gonna have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Diaz getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
All right, side control now. Usman's back in full. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight, because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
It's getting too bad now. I don't want it.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Right hook to the head, blocked. Nice kick to the body. Oh, he lands a hook. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits his double leg.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Usman going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job. Knee on belly.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Diaz. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Oh, Diaz is in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Three minutes now to go in the fight. Diaz ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Side control now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Nice.
Diaz is back in full mount.
Let's work. Let's stand you up. You need to work.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love...
Oh, Diaz is attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, compromising spot here.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Good work from the top here by Usman.
Another strike gets through from the top position. He passes the half.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there? All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange. If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Usman's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Usman's doing a real good job with his jab right now.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-47, and 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare Usman.
The Nigerian Nightmare Kamaru Usman gets it done tonight, and when you're fighting this guy, it really is like a nightmare.
I mean, it's a nightmare. He's a pro's pro. He's a pro in his approach. He's a pro in the way that he fights. He does everything the correct way. Kamaru Usman is a fantastic fighter.